Hey everyone, this is Ken back with another tutorial on a double piston extender vertically. Now what makes this design very different is the fact that it's only 2 blocks wide, is 29 blocks wide, and one little mechanism that controls everything. Now I'll explain to you more in detail how that works. Let me demonstrate how it works. As you can see, they all work in sync. There's no lag, and it works beautifully. Now, because this world is generated in a flat surface, I can't go 6 blocks deep, but I'll show you in this form so you understand a little bit more how deep you will have to dig. 6 blocks deep, about 2 blocks wide. And at this point, it's the only time during the entire build that you have to go out about 2 blocks. So let's begin on the materials we're going to use for the build. As you can see, they're basic materials. You can use a block of your choice, a half slab, a sticky piston, a repeater, a redstone torch, redstone, a lever, and sand or gravel, because that's the only 2 things that will work with this mechanism. Once you've done that, I want you to place 2 blocks side by side, 1 block apart. Now that's the front on the left, and that's the back on the rear. On the rear, I want you to place 2 blocks on top and 1 on the side, just like so, and delete the one in the middle. Once you've done that, put a half slab on the top block going forward to the front. Now I want you to place 2 blocks, 1 on top of the half slab, 1 on the side, and delete the one on top of the half slab. The whole point was to get that block in front. Now that's the frame we're going to use for the mechanism itself, okay? Put a repeater in front between those 2 first blocks that we put going forward. And put on 4 ticks. 1, 2, 3, 4. The last tick. Then I want you to place your redstone torch in the back of that first block and the one in the middle. That's the only time you're going to use the torches. Now place a repeater in front of that block, because that repeater is going to control the mechanism. Now that repeater on top, I want you to put it right there on top of the half slab and a redstone. You don't have to change the top repeater at any point. Just leave it the way it is, okay? Now I want you to count 14 blocks outwards, because the first block we place is considered 1. I'm going to count with you. 2, 3. I put 14 blocks outwards, and then we're going to repeat the same process on top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Now I want you to repeat the same process on the opposite side, starting from that block. It should look like this once you're done. 15 being the middle and 14 on each side. Now I want you to get your redstone and start from that top of that block and stretch it to the other end. Okay, from one block to the other, and repeat the same process on top as well. Perfect. It should look just like this. Once you've done that, get your sticky pistons ready, and you're going to stretch that all the way from one block, starting from that point all the way to the end. Perfect. Once you've done that, place another sticky piston on top of the original sticky piston. Okay, so you're gonna stack it up twice and put it right on top and stretch it right along. Perfect. Once you've done that, put, if you want to use sand or gravel, right on top of the sticky piston. Now I'm gonna mix both of them so you can have a better visual view of what I'm talking about. Okay, you're gonna stretch that all along the top sticky piston. I'm gonna use gravel on top, and then sand, and then another gravel. Now you have to understand you have to use 4 blocks high of whatever you want to use, gravel or sand. I just did this for demonstration purposes, just so you can have a better visual of what I'm talking about, okay? And how this works. And the reason I did that, because it'll function perfectly. Now I'll explain a little bit later how that works, okay? Because you want the top block, that top gravel, to be in sync with the ground. I'll explain a little bit later. It will make more sense in a bit. Now once you've done that, everything's perfect, add your redstone to the mechanism that's going to control the whole piece. Okay, you could stretch that as long as you want. There's no actual length. It's depending on when you want it, the signal to come from. Once activated, you'll get your double extension, and then it'll come right back down. Perfect. Once you've done that, add the gravel, right? Add a block right on top of the redstone, because that's going to be leveling out where you want, I guess, the floor to be at. Now you can use this for other applications, but I'm just giving you an idea what I mean. You see, because once it's extended, it goes 2 blocks high. 1, 2. You can see from the sand and the gravel, it's 2 blocks high. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and leave a comment. Thank you.